to my channel. Happy New Year. It is the 2nd of January when I'm filming this. We're 2 days into 2023 and I hope you guys are having a good start to your year. Of course, I want to say a massive thank you before we head into the video, just to say thank you, because without you guys, some of the things that happened last year would not have happened without you. You're making all my dreams come true and I cannot thank you all enough. Let's go and have an amazing 2023 together. Let's hit 100k before next year. Oh my god, that'd be an absolute dream. Got like 74k of us on here now on my YouTube, and I hope that you're all here for 2023 too. So we're trying a new video out. So I've seen this trend all over my YouTube and I've just never known whether to film it or not. And I think when the trend kind of came out, I wasn't on YouTube at that point, but I thought we could do a show me a photo of, but we're going to do it in the year of 2022. So we're only going to focus on this year. You guys want to know some of the ins and outs, maybe some of the unseens of this year. So we're going to do that for today's video. So I really hope you enjoy. If you do, make sure to give a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. We are so close to 75k. Honestly guys, I think the next video we may have hit it. Maybe not, maybe a couple more videos, but we are smashing it. Well, you guys are smashing it. Also make sure to follow me over on the social medias. I'll pop those on the screen too. There's been quite a lot of content over on those recently too. Exciting things coming, so make sure you're looking over on them too to keep updated. It's very exciting times coming. Let's head into the video. I hope you enjoy. Like, subscribe, follow me over on those, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So I kind of said on my Instagram how this video is going to work. Is basically I put a thing on my story, and basically you guys have just filled it up with like photos that you want to see. So for example, one of them may be an unseen birthday picture and I've got to pop it on the screen. So I've chose some really good ones that you've literally given me loads of good ones, but I've picked out a lot. A lot of them are like very like unseen photos, so loads and loads here. So I've picked out, I think like maybe like 15 of them, depending on how quick we go through them. So I'm basically just going to go through my camera roll. So I'm going to pop the photos on the screen when I talk about one. So yeah, I had to think about some of these because, you know, when you think of like 2022, it's like, it was like all the way back in January. So I've had to like actually think back to some of the things, and I may have forgotten some of the key parts because I'm silly and sometimes I'll forget things. But let's start off with the first one. So the first photo that comes to mind when you think of 2022 is gonna be my 18th birthday. That is just the first thing that comes to my head when someone says to me 2022. I just think I was 18, I had my party and it was the most amazing thing ever. Like, I would do anything to go back to my 18th. Like, everything about it was just incredible. And obviously 18's a big thing. Like, you kind of like, you don't wait your whole life to turn 18, but it's a big thing. Like, when you're a kid, you're always like, oh, I want to be 18, I want to be 18. And I think when I was 17, I'm the youngest. My birthday's on August the 8th, so I'm very, very young for my year. So all my friends were turning 18 in November. Some of them are now turning 19, and I've only just turned 18. But I think when your friends are 18 before you, it's annoying because you're like, I just want to be able to go and do what they can do. Alright, so next one. People wanted to see Harrison's birthday. And I think at this point, Harrison's birthday, no one really knew about him yet. I think maybe like a few people knew about him. But on his birthday, I put like a little birthday post up on my story. And I was like, happy birthday. I can't remember what I said, and it was a selfie of us in the mirror. I'll pop it on the screen, but that is I'll pop some other unseen photos as well from his birthday. But that was kind of like the first time you guys properly saw Harrison, and everyone was like, oh my god, you got a boyfriend. Like, everyone just couldn't believe it. Holiday in Spain. Got some lovely photos of holidays in Spain. I'll pop those on the screen. That was an amazing holiday. We loved it. It was amazing. We got to see like my family, my friends. Harrison's first time as well going to Spain. It was like the best holiday ever. Like, don't get me wrong, we went to Ibiza, Marbella, and everywhere else we went this year was incredible. But it was quite special, like taking Harrison there, where like I grew up there as a kid, and we got to show him. Everyone is unseen photos of me and Harrison. The unseen ones are just like silly ones that are in my phone, like in my camera roll. So he may kill me for some of the photos that I put on this video. So sorry, Harrison, if you're watching this. But I'll pop some unseen ones on the screen. I hope he doesn't hate me too much for it. The next one was your proudest moment of 2022. And it was 100% passing my theory and my driving test. Like, it was just such an amazing feeling. when I passed both of them first time. Like, I feel like it's just one of those things, you know, again, like you spend your whole life, and I knew that I wanted to drive and I knew that I wanted to get it done ASAP. There was a massive problem when I turned 18 with my provisional. It was in the time of like COVID and everything, and it just did not turn up. So I think literally in like January or February, at the very start of the year, it came, and I literally remember it so clearly. It came through the post, and I remember like any little letter that came through the post in like January or February, I was feeling it to see if it was like the card, because obviously that was my provisional, and it came, and I literally tried to get it done so quickly. Luckily I had like the most amazing driving instructor ever. He was like so amazing. Like, we saw each other a lot. He managed to fit me in for a lot of hours, which I was so grateful for, because again, it was COVID. There was hardly any like driving instructors with availability. My driving instructor was like, yeah, we're gonna pass you before your birthday. And I was like, no, there's no way. Like, this was in August, I was like in February, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. And I did, and I think that was my proudest moment this year. Obviously there was so many other things as well, but the main thing for me, she does this on every video I film. She does it, doesn't she? Yeah, where's she gonna go today? Oh, she's hidden. She's hidden herself. Anyway, yeah, many things have happened this year, but I think for me one of the biggest things is obviously got to be passing my theory and my driving test. Oh, she sticked her head up, look. On the subject of like cars, people just wanted to see a photo of my first car. I did pop it on my Instagram when I first got it. But yeah, that is my first car. It was a Renault Clio. Clio, iconic, as you know, if you've been watching Brandon for a long time, you would know that Clio is a video that we filmed once, and me and Erin just had this thing, we just kept going Clio. Iconic that my first car was a Clio, in honour of Clio, the Clio that we was doing a few years back. But yeah, I named her Chloe the Clio, my first car. So this was a good one. It was my first ever photo of 2022. So when I was looking back at my camera, obviously I went back to literally the 1st of January. But it was but they were all like screenshots of other things that had happened in December. So the only one, which was on the 8th of January or the 6th, no, I think it was the 6th, was this photo of me and Ella. Me and Ella was bridesmaids for my auntie's wedding, my auntie and uncle's wedding, and this was the day that Ella went and tried her dress on. It was an amazing day. We went to Stratford. I'm looking at the photo as I say. We went to Stratford and we went to Wagamama's, and then we went to the place. It was amazing. It was so lovely, and also that was an amazing memory of 2022, like being a bridesmaid for my auntie. Like, being a bridesmaid's a big thing, isn't it? Like, it is really, when you think about it. And when I got asked on my 16th birthday, and she like surprised me with my uncle, and she just asked me, and like we all just started crying. Like, it was a nice moment. I literally just all started crying, and we were like, I was like, yeah. So the next one was New Year's Eve. Right, if you saw Brandon's story, he was like Holly's always that person that has to take photos of everything. And you know what? I'm actually not. I generally hardly ever take photos when we're out, or like try and get things to look back at in the morning. I just generally don't really do it. I forget. But I really wanted to do it. It was New Year's Eve, and I just took so many videos though. They weren't really photos, they were videos. I'll try and see if I can pop one on the screen. It was mainly just like, I just done it on New Year's Eve because I wanted to take so many photos and videos of everything, so I remembered it. But yeah, there was some New Year's Eve memes. Oh, now this was a really, really good one. This was, I know this isn't like a camera roll, but it still was showing me a photo, right? This one was the best B-roll of 2022. As I'm literally reading these out, I haven't thought of the B-roll it's going to be yet, but you guys are going to see what I chose. There's so many. You think you do one every single day, and I think maybe I joined B-roll, I don't know the month I joined B-roll actually. It wouldn't have been for the whole year, but I've definitely got a favourite, and hopefully it'll be a funny one. No, this isn't the 2022 month because we're trying to base it around this, but this question was like asked so many times, and it was, well, not really a question, but like people were asking for the yours and Harrison's first ever photo together. And I guess because you guys didn't know at all back then, it's only fair to now put one on the screen. Now, oh my goodness, when we first kind of met and the first photo, so different. Like, I think we look different anyway, but obviously you guys wouldn't have seen us like that. Well, you wouldn't have known who Harrison was, but like, yeah, our, like, it sounds really cringe and I talk about like our talking stage, it was just so fun. Like, it is, isn't it? Like, don't get me wrong, it's still fun now, like we don't not talk, but what I mean is in the process of like becoming boyfriend and girlfriend, like it's just fun, isn't it? Like, you're all giggly around each other. Like I remember saying to Natalie, like, oh god, he's Snapchatted me, I'm gonna leave at like 10 minutes because he left me 5. Like, don't get me wrong, I honestly could not think of anything worse in going back to like a talking stage. Like having to go through that whole process again. Me and Harrison took like 2 years for it to happen. It was like a year. We was like friends before everything then came together and there was boyfriend and girlfriend. It took a very, very long time, but he finally asked me on the 3rd of November 2019. Is it 2019? 2019. So the last one, I'm gonna make it a good one. And you know what, I'll put this last one into like a couple of questions that have been asked, because so many people want to know this. And when I get it, because it's intriguing, isn't it, to like find out. But lots of unseen photos, and the other one was like a photo or video of you on a night out, or like just generally on a night out with your friends. Everyone just generally wants to know like basically what an unseen looks like when I go out, or like my 18th. They are some of the questions that you guys wanted to see a photo of. The sun is glowing on my face. Thank you, sun, coming at the right time. I know it's like very different to what I normally film, but I just wanted to try it, and I thought it was fun showing you some unseen photos of my 2022. So yeah, I love you all so much, and I will see you guys very soon. We've got some exciting videos coming up. I've got my room tour coming up, which is updated. Just need to sort my room out a little bit more, and then it's finished, and then I can show you guys as well. So hopefully that'll be in a couple of videos too. But yeah, I love you all. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe we'll do another one soon if you guys enjoyed this video. But yeah, love you all so much, and I'll see you guys next time.